What if I told you a machine can now read the thoughts inside your head, not just your words? Not just your feelings, actual sentences from your mind, translated into text on a screen. It sounds like science fiction, but it's already happening. This matters right now, because every thought you have is private. Or at least, it used to be. If machines can unlock those thoughts, your mind is no longer a safe place. Your dreams, your secrets, your fears, suddenly visible. That changes everything about what it means to be human. So how does it work? Imagine your brain lighting up like a city at night. Each neuron is a tiny streetlight switching on and off. When you think of a word, like dog, one network of lights glows. When you think of a place, like beach, another network glows. Scientists can now record those patterns. They use fMRI scanners. These giant machines map blood flow in your brain. When a thought forms, blood rushes to the active region. The scanner catches that signal, frame by frame, like a movie. Then comes the breakthrough, artificial intelligence. AI learns to match patterns of blood flow to words and images. Feed it enough brain data, and it builds a dictionary. Think of a cat, and the system predicts cat. Picture a house, and it writes house. It's like teaching a translator, but the language is thought itself. The process is slow at first, hours of training. Repeated tests, but once the model locks in, the results are shocking. In recent studies, AI has reconstructed entire sentences from volunteers' silent thoughts. Not perfect, but close enough to reveal intention, memory, even imagination. Imagine sitting quietly, and the computer prints out your inner voice. Not typed. Not spoken. Just extracted. It feels like opening a locked diary and letting strangers read. But this isn't magic. It's pattern recognition at massive scale. Billions of connections. Algorithms trained to decode. The brain becomes data. Thoughts become signals. AI becomes the reader. And that raises a terrifying question: who gets to control this? If governments want it, they could monitor suspects without interrogation. If companies want it, they could scan your brain while you watch ads. If employers want it, they could measure loyalty or doubt before you even speak. The line between private and public could vanish overnight. Even medical use has shadows. Yes, it could help stroke patients speak again. Yes, it could give paralyzed people a voice. But imagine a hospital storing years of your brain scans. Who owns that data? Who protects it from hackers? Your thoughts could be stolen like passwords. Think about relationships. If a device can reveal what you really think, trust changes. Every hidden opinion, every quiet doubt, exposed. Would love survive? Would friendship? Or would we all hide, terrified to think the wrong thing? Now zoom forward. Picture classrooms where teachers monitor focus by scanning student brains. Picture airports where passengers walk through silent thought detectors. Picture courtrooms where guilt is proven not by testimony but by decoded memories. Some will call this the end of lies. Others will call it the end of freedom. Because freedom is not just speech. It is also silence. The right to keep a thought unspoken. And yet, progress won't stop. The tools will get smaller. From giant MRI machines to wearable headbands. From slow decoding to real-time streaming. From a lab experiment to a consumer gadget. At first, it might look harmless. A gaming headset that reacts to your thoughts. A phone that unlocks when you imagine your password. Convenience will make us accept it. And then we will depend on it. Society will reshape around thought access. Laws will be rewritten to define mental privacy. Religions may call the mind sacred ground. Activists may demand a right to cognitive freedom, and black markets may rise, selling devices that block scanners. Meanwhile, AI itself will evolve. Not just reading isolated words, but full emotions, full stories. It could one day replay your dreams on a screen. or extract memories you tried to forget. Your past, your secrets, your future plans, laid bare. That power could heal. A grieving parent might revisit a child's voice. A writer might capture an idea the instant it forms. But that power could also control. Leaders could script your inner monologue. Ads could bypass reason and plant desire directly. The boundary between self and machine dissolves. Are your thoughts still yours if an AI can finish them? Are your choices still free if predictions shape them? At that point, identity itself is rewritten. This is why the stakes are urgent. Mind-reading AI is no longer just theory. It is real, right now, in labs around the world. The question is not whether it will spread. The question is who decides how it spreads. Imagine standing in a crowded city. Every face around you glowing with private thoughts. And overhead, invisible networks capturing those signals. Silent surveillance of the human soul. That future may arrive sooner than we expect. We must ask, do we want a world where nothing is hidden? Or do we defend the last fortress of privacy, our minds? The choice is coming. And it will define what it means to be human in the age of AI. Subscribe to VoidViz to decode tomorrow's tech.